Hello traders and welcome at this Bitcoin technical and order flow analysis. In today's video I'll be showing you recent price action on Bitcoin, especially over the past week because we had really massive pump. I know a lot of people in the world were trying to short the Bitcoin as we were going up. I want to show you how order flow was warning you not to short and how you combine technical analysis and order flow together. If you do that, then you can be consistent and profitable trader and you can see the future. You can see odds of certain scenarios playing out much more likely because trading is about the odds. And also, order flow is much more powerful than technical analysis. Crypto is the best market in the world because it is offering us the tools we can use almost very cheaply compared to traditional markets. And we can see the future. We can see market really transparently. We can see who can be squeezed out. We can see the liquidity. We can see the order books. We can see everything what big traders do. And I will be showing you. I just follow big traders. I'm not small trader. I'm not a whale, of course, but I follow what the largest entities in the market do, and I'm doing well. So please watch this video. This is going to be massive lesson for you. You can learn from this because these situations will repeat. You don't want to destroy and harm yourself shorting to the upside while you have such order flow setup to push to the upside. So let's dive into it. I will be going over many of my Discord posts so you can see how I was seeing market as it was developing live. Okay. First, we should be really discussing you actually had last train ticket, like last chance to get into long, so you can profit to the upside because the overall move up was, look at that, 15%, pretty crazy. We were in the longs from here. This becomes swing trade for me as we started pushing up. Then we made the range, and as we started taking out 44,000, I was telling the group I will be adding heavily into my positions. So I was adding to position from here, which had like 30% left because I had reasons to take profits, and I had the position entry from the recent drop, and then we had a massive move to the upside. So I'll be showing you this setup first here so you can see how you could be already positioned for that push. Okay, so let's have a look here. So it's the 5th of January, so on the chart is over here, and I'm saying, so we are ending weekend. We can actually turn on the weekend because one of the really nice things you can do is to watch weekend liquidity. A lot of times we actually take out the weekend liquidity. Institutions are not participating on the weekends, and it's mostly retail. It's very low volume, so market tends to punish the weekend liquidity very easily and then reverse. So that was the case over here. So you can see, people were shorting all weekend, but people also were longing. We can see that in open interest. Now we have the move to the downside, and let me show you the setup. So, we. The market was downtrending, but it was also trapping a lot of longs on the way to the downside. Now, with our Tradingdifferent tool, which is our core liquidity tool, we are taking really massive liquidity out, and we are punishing people. We are punishing longs, while smart traders, they are filling their position with limit longs there. We can see further what was here happening. So open interest, you see, it's increasing all weekend. So small people trading are, getting position. They are getting also trapped. And now you see what happened. So how you actually resolve such situation? So open interest is increasing steadily, and you have a grindy downtrend. Yeah, you need to resolve it really with some nice local exhaustive price action. This is one of the modules we teach. Is when you have a lot of spikes in the volume delta, liquidations. We also see the liquidity taken and so on. So all these parameters are getting met. This is the point of your maximum opportunity time. Not every time we get these kind of moves, but when we get it, it's pretty easy because you have really tight invalidation. So you see open interest did almost, so we are seeing really nice increase. We did over 80% in open interest decrease, so which is nice. And for your longs or shorts, and for your positions overall, you like to see open interest decrease because they are faded. Just by statistics, open interest decrease is faded much more easily than open interest increase, of course. So what was causing actually? So let's go over here. We can turn off the weekend look. what was causing this range here was coming not from, I mean, it was coming a bit from technical analysis for sure, but the main thing we were going sideways was coming from the order books. We can see we had really big supply nodes in our spot markets. You look at that, lot of limits orders. I think it was over 100 million, just above. They just wanted the range, and we've got the range. So these big traders, okay, in the limits, and you see market had easier time to move to the downside because we had what? We had empty order books, okay? Pretty empty order books. So market took the path of least resistance. And that's why these people who were longing at this local top range all weekend, they got stopped really easily. But we were met with the pretty aggressive buying. You can see also from technical perspective, we were actually monitoring this anchored VWAP from the lows. It offered us, like, this is how you measure strong uptrend. You never see close below the anchored VWAP, which is measuring the pivotal low or like overall downtrend or uptrend. First retest, market was holding it nicely. Then we've got stabilization and again another week. So technical reason as well, combined with order flow, is giving you really nice entry. But the most powerful thing on that trade was the, like before we were ranging here a bit and we have massive shorts increasing at the bottom of the, into the technical support over here. So once we push to the upside, these people are getting trapped. Look at that, open interest increasing, shorts increasing massively compared to the longs. Now, this is one of the most pure form of trading for you. So please do that and learn that, yes. To mark trapped traders with open interest increase, okay? So now we are getting into the retest. Market is not even letting these people escape. Look at that, yeah, it's just leaking their start of the entries and reversing. These people who are trapped here, they are also driving move to the upside. Imagine you are trapped here, a market is coming to you. You don't wait for market to come to your entry, okay? These, like, the initial people already started closing as well. So, and as they saw the market is pushing, they started closing as well. So you had help, not just from buying. So you had forced sellers, yeah, from delayed longs. You also have help from the trapped shorts, and you're also getting fresh longs. So you have like two forces acting together. So this was one of the main reasons why this area was working like that. And there was, I was like saying, one more retest of this area, we can get another trade, but it never happened, okay? But when you have so many people trapped at the special area, especially at the lows, you don't expect move down directly through the lows, but you look for trade first from them, okay? So that's what you can take out of it. You can see once we place the top, once we place the bottom, market was returning down, but we never took the lows. So I already had take profit one here, but stop loss of course always goes below the wick and below the low after such trade, and we never got there. It got protected. There was some nice absorptions here. You see the order books were starting to change character again, and we've got the supporting walls now pushing up higher, and that's what was our final like try at the lows of the range. Yes, and you can see again it's a really good technical region. Yeah, we have the big wall of a bit larger range, and then we have the smaller range and also the market structure of that range. So for me, this is really key area. Like if you lose this area, you start to create range here and reject, then you can attack the lows. You can start taking, look at that, this is like cascading liquidity. So you take out these lows, these lows, these lows, these lows. You can easily go to this low, yeah, because it's curving. So when people get stop loss hit, it's gonna be cascade to the downside. Then you can actually create much larger range here from this low. If you don't do that, you go feel inefficiencies because we had a much stronger support below at like 40,500. So level by level trading. Yes, this is what I was warning about. So I'm always preparing myself and traders for the scenarios to the downside, to the upside. So you never are in a, doubting, yes. Now, as we went into this long, yes, so we were aiming for the gap close. We've got the CME gap here, so it was pretty simple as a take profit 2. Let's go further. I'll be going over most important posts. So you can see I was writing here. Once we reclaim 43,000, we should also watch shorts liquidity. Weekend longs were punished, but it would be great to see the Same for shorts, we'd move up to 43,300 and 43,500. So I'm already, we did decent damage to the longs. Now what markets love to do is to rotate to the other side of the market and damage shorts this time. Yes, the target was hit already. So it was very nice. So let's go further. And you see this was the visual swing failure pattern. Order books were still holding us here, so you could be still like reloading to the trade. But you see, you already had like some nice intraday trade. And you can be, if you are still in position, you can decide if you wait for swing failure pattern or you will be adding, because this long trade already made you so much money. You can have either wider stop loss or you can add to your trade and you will risk pretty much nothing. So that was what you could do to get positioned. By the way, we were in a short as well because I gave this trade area to traders. So this was like nice hedge short as well, in case we go to fill these inefficiencies and lose this range and get into the major support here, but it never happened. Yeah, so we also had, like, I was right on both directions. Yeah, I was holding and short and long, so that was fantastic. Sometimes you can do that. Let's go further. We see again another retest, the low never taken out, and we are seeing again market structure helping us with the both walls. So for me it was adding time here. Yeah, so I was increasing size again, almost like for free, I would say. Yeah, because this trade made so much money. I can add to position and be with same risk. Yes, and money already taken from the table. Yes, spot was defending 43,000, but once you take out this, you open road to the massive upside moves. You see, overall also you were just taking this small liquidity here from the weekend, but you see what's the larger picture. You can be just zoomed in on 5 minute or 1 minute time frame. You have to watch bigger time frames. Now we see we have nice liquidity to the upside and to the downside. For me, I will wait which way markets wants to take liquidity first. Yeah, you see, I already prepared very strong area. We never got there, but this is like, in case you get like larger pullback, this is your proper strong support area. If you lose these lows, yeah, you don't have much in these regions. So I look always for high probability trades. So I don't look for trades here. I look for trades in the trade area. So it's fantastic. Let's go further. You see what was happening here. We have a lot of trap longs. This is now Exocharts showing you its power. So we have a lot of trap longs at this local range top. Now market, keeps rejecting. It's giving you some nice scalp trades out of them if you want. Yes. Now let's go. And we also said like we don't engage as much. So I was not trading as much in this point of control. Yeah. So we have the 2-month range. I mean multi-day range. Okay, it's like that, multi-week range, and we don't engage in the point of control of the range. Your odds, if you take trades in this, are immediately going lower. So you can only focus on scalps here and only from this local range approach trading. Yeah, look at here, from the val of the range, we are focusing on the best rival ratio trades. From the VAG, we are looking for shorts and so on, yeah. But when you are here, I don't take any trades. I don't want to be part of market in the point of control and high volume. No, that's just, So let's go further, and now the best part will be starting when we will be doing breakout. And you can see how we are managing it. There are some counter trade scalps as well, but the day trade longs were the main winners. So, I'm writing, finally we broke out of the range, out of the local range, along with VAX. Here also we have important market structure. Once we managed to push, so I was saying, once we managed to push over this area, yes, we... swift moves are expected, as we have no real resistance until 46,000. So I'm already warning people, yeah, because some people always want to show when the price is high enough. I'm warning, I'm seeing massive moves to the upside, at least 46,000, because how we are positioned on order flow. But I will be showing you more posts why I was thinking that. Look at that, order books were also supporting us, lots of orders. This is what you want to see when you are breaking out of something. You don't want to see empty order books, like almost nothing in there, then it's very easy to like fall back. But order books were aggressively chasing price and layering like support, so that's what we want to see. This is great. This is also really good post because it is based on higher time frame, so you are not focused on local or medium. You all need to understand why. So you see 44,200 is also extremely important from the higher time frame perspective. The more time we spend above, the higher the chances of higher prices to come. We will clearly move out of pivotal range and start building value higher. As we can see, we've completed another higher time frame rotation as well. So I was saying traders many weeks back and months, I expect Bitcoin to range for some time in this range. This before Bitcoin went down to the pretty low areas. We were spending here in 2022 from multiple months, like 5 months. We were in this big range, and when you have such a big ranges, you tend to like get like magneted into them. We get our swing trade short 49,000. We hit a lot of targets, but Indian market was spending majority of time in this range. You see, even on the retest, look at that. This is beauty of auction market theory. You just need to learn it and understand it. Bitcoin loves it. It's respecting it so much. You see, we are clearly below the VAH, so now this a lot of job around this 5-month range high volume node. Of course, it was traded, but it can still give you some nice trades and stability because it's still big volume. You have nothing to assess price to. So you see, we are holding this point of control. This is another reason this high volume node we never got into the even stronger support at 36,600, which was another big area I outlined. And you see market start to pushing outside, so it's telling you, okay, I want to leave this value area and maybe I will seek new prices higher. Not maybe, it's pretty much what's happening, as I was saying. Yes. Let's go further down. Yeah, you see what is happening. So these pullback, you can actually scalp this. Yes, you can add to your position from lower, or you can take aggressive scalp with behind stop loss behind these walls and enjoy move to the upside if you believe uptrend will continue. So this is another approach. And also everything I say in the video is just for entertainment, education, no financial advisor or trades. Okay, so yeah, another supporting walls. They are just pushing and helping us to the upside. That's what you want. You want the order books to guide price higher. Now we are getting into the small Rokan range because we have even more orders above. I was taking this trade, so I said I will be taking mainly when you have strong uptrend, as you don't want to like. Let me show you example. When you have strong uptrend, you wait for the range to form, so you can take some nice scalps within it, yeah. But if you'll be taking directly scalps on the impulsive move to the upside, you can get trapped really easily. So don't want to do that. But yes, these very local scalps with the walls are working fine. Okay. Yeah, but you see how fast this trade is, yeah. So look at that. But it was still decent for scalper. So local swing failure pattern. We are seeing wall is helping with the invalidation, and now I'm taking 50% take profit ban on the daily view. I'm seeing very large absorptions. Yes, and the longs already on the top are getting squeezed, so they are closing, and now we are getting a lot of more aggressive shorts. So market starts to see that, and it's gonna be more likely you will squeeze them. Yes, so that's how you play both directions. Maybe okay, so I go over all of Discord posts, but I will be also showing you like over here on my chart. I will jump, so I need to copy this post here, so I will not lose where I stopped because too many posts. Our traders are getting too big attention in the group, so I will do it like that. So let's go here. Critical post. I need to search it up. This message here. So I said in the group, I will be adding heavily to my long on a break of 44,000, and I will get stopped out from the short area. You see, when I'm saying that on 6th of January, when price is over here, when price is still $1,000 lower. Why I was saying that? Let me show you the post. It was based on the very large order flow analysis, like bigger time frame. This post here, we need to go over that. I said, and this is the post from 25th of January. Okay, so it was like maturing like good old French wine. Keep in mind, traders, future reclaim of 44k will very likely spark strongly impulsive move to the upside, as you will be wiping out 23,000 BTC open interest breakdown shorts in the inefficiency area. I will not focus on shorts in their area, only after is run to the upside into the big trap longs node. Key premise is to let it run when you will be in the longs, as it will be the main portion of the move. Let me show you that. So we will turn on the trap traders local. Okay, so like that we can not focus now on longs because this was more about shorts. So let's go over here and then let me show you the delta template so you can clearly see what was happening. 50-minute time frame, or maybe 1 hour time frame will be needed. 1 hour time frame. Yes. Ooh, price is very overstretched. Oh, we can actually go 50-minute time frame, so it will be better to see like this. So 50-minute time frame. So this was when we lost this big range. Look at the delta from the perpetuals. Look at the delta. It's almost record shorts delta. We had some big shorts over here, but they got stopped out, some of them. But then we have massive delta, like it was super high. You can see that also on the open interest, which is another portion of the order flow analysis. So let's go to 15-minute time frame. We are watching, of course, the I need 1 hour. Yes, and you show up, please. Okay, yes. Very good. Okay, so we are watching open interest. We are watching aggregated open interest. I'm not interested to see single exchange. I want to see every single exchange together, what they are doing together, okay? So we are seeing massive moves to the downside with huge open interest increase. You want to know how much we actually got added in the shorts on this move? So let me tell you. So it's from 166,166 to so it's 24,000. So calculator 24,000. Current average price of Bitcoin was over here 44,000. Again 24,000 and 44,000. So we have over 1 billion of shorts heading moving price down, okay, in this area. So and now we are, you know, we are heading down. So for 1 billion of shorts is over here. Yes, think same as these traders. 1 billion of shorts. How much price move from their entries? Okay, so let's go like from average, like here, 13% move. That's fantastic. That's great. I do not doubt a lot of people took profits from here, maybe 50% of them. We can see open interest was like declining, but it was not declining fully after we get down. I would say 50% maybe took profit of that, but a lot of people by nature are greedy. Yes, so, and there was a lot of talks on Twitter, YouTuber, all these gurus, they were talking, okay, we go to 35k, 32k, everybody bearish. Yes, while this was mainly ETF spot driven downsides and forced FTX selling. Yes, everybody bearish. For sure, these big longs, this is 1 billion of shorts, yeah, they have deep pockets, and they definitely had some larger targets in mind. Why I'm mentioning that? Because these people will in the end act as a fuel to the upside once you start putting them in pressure and into the danger. Yes, so market was consolidating below them, but I said, you see me what I said, I will be adding to 44,000 substantially to my longs. By the way, me adding from these intraday positions and from the swing trade position, I tripled my profit by adding. Some people were shorting here, I was adding. So I utilized the move up fully. I had scalp shorts on the way to the upside and intraday moves, but the main bread and butter was made on the swing long from the lower 23,000% move with adding. I raised probably myself somewhere here after adding. Yes, it's adding because it was like 30% of the position, and from this position, which was 60% size, because on the retest. This was the initial entry I was showing at the beginning of the video. We've got the retest I was adding here. Now we are getting to the top of the range. And now I'm starting to see 44,000 breakout. So now I'm adding heavily. So I had really good exposure to the upside. And now, you know, when I say something, I do so, yeah. So especially if it's like longer time ago. Market started to push, and now you see all these breakdown shots, many of them still in the market, are now fueling move to the upside. And as these breakdown shorts were doing, they were not creating range, and then we broke down. This was impulsive move to the downside, and you had no real resistance in these regions. Yes, this is inefficiency. This is, you have like fair value gaps here. You have low volume now, all these inefficiencies, single prints, everything's together, and these people have no one to save them. So they were the big fuel to the upside. Now you see what market did. So market did go over the region easily, and now you actually started to trap these people. Yeah, so they were closing, but you actually trap even those shorts. I'm not even speaking about those shorts from these. Yes, you can see them clearly in the open interest and so on. But this was the majority of the open interest, like big increase. Now, once you go over these people, you even trap them. Market is even like pushing further and more heavily. So really crazy. So yeah, I wanted to give this attention. So the main push to the upside was technical, but it was driven by the order flow. Yes, from the fuel from the shorts, and this was really massive fuel. Okay, so let me return where I stopped. Yes, as I said, local fuel, medium time frame fuel, greedy fuel, fireworks. We expected fireworks. We made most of the money on the longs. There was no brainer here. Let me, I don't want this video like super long, so maybe I'll be scrolling a bit faster. Yes. It's a lot to go over. That's why you really need to be part of the group and see those updates live as they are getting published. So this is the 9th. Today is what? I need to update the lights. And so 9th of the... Oh, so this is already Friday. Okay, so we've got... we also had marked the trade area here. We had... so the trade area, okay, is the area of interest for me. Definitely, I'm looking for some nice trades in it. I'm looking if I take profit. I'm looking for shorts in this case. But the market was so strong, they gave us very little. The trade area overall gave us, we've got the scalp here, and we've got the, let me show you this one. I said in the group 46,610 next to watch. Of course, it's trade area, so we look for shorts in it, and you see what happened. So currently in smaller scalp, this was the earlier scalp, but I want to show you this one. This was the naked 4-day point of control, very strong one with naked daily. Okay. Let me go there when we got there. I was doing some nice quick scalps in this range. That's fine. Did we hit it already? 46,000. Yes, it was already. It's still waiting to be hit. Some nice local swing value pattern trade over here. I was also saying, in case we get reversal, like you do some like big rejection here, because another scenario was to really stop here at the back of the range, because you got acceptance into this range. You could be like violently turning down, then you will need to lose this, and then your like scalp entry can become day trade, but it never happened. So that was out of the question. But let's go to that trade. This was another scalp short, very strong one. Yeah, here we are. So I was preparing traders on that area, and you can see I stand behind my words. I also helped with volume to get reaction a bit, yes. So you see this was like all market orders. There was no limit. I was waiting for the reaction. Hammer time, you see very strong reaction from scalping perspective. And you also, this is what you want to see in trading view. We are using it heavily. Like there were some pressure walls pushing us to the downside. So we were pushing, and there were also adding the pressure walls. It was much easier to hit. You see take profit one was hit already on local market structure. Yeah, just beautiful. This is also liquidity. So in the strong uptrends, market is telling you in the strong uptrends, when it's taking, this was major liquidity, it's not reversing. So if you are not reversing after the taking out the major liquidity node, then it's very likely more continuation to the upside. Yeah. So market is telling you clearly, I'm not interested on the liquidity node, but to push higher, there is some spot, like genuine spot demand. This is not about perpetual markets liquidity. Yeah. So be careful with that, and always use the liquidity smartly, like we did use here. Yeah. And so on. Also on the Friday, I was highlighting a lot of Fridays. We actually do profit taking. The same here. We actually profit taking happened. We can go to chart, and I will highlight the Friday, so you can see the profit taking happened as I was. Let me show you a full post. You can stop video and read it. Okay, so let's turn off this one. 50-minute time frame. We will turn on the day of the week, and we will turn on Friday. Just Friday. So we are trending up all day, but in the end, as the day comes to the end, yes, especially at the end, you see we are starting to see pullback. So in the end, we've got really decent pullback until Saturday. So Friday, my prediction happened, as I said in the group, there is very likely, because you are uptrending all week to the upside, and a lot of people, a lot of traditional traders, they just want to close positions before the weekend because they don't want to risk any gap. Bitcoin is also traded with the institutions on not on the crypto exchanges like CME, so there is very high chance you get gap. So, and they affect the volume is increasing in the traditional finance, like on CME or for Bitcoin, and now with the ETFs. So these people don't want to hold over the weekend, so there is just profit taking. After all week, you just take some money off the table. You don't want to risk. So yeah, this was also initial idea to get some nice, scalp, and it become intraday short here. So it's very nice. So that also played out. You see, this was the where is the trade? Let me show you. Yeah, this was the profit taking started. We also took out massive spot wall. This was very, like, momentum was changing here, so this was really nice short. This was happening over a weekend. Yes, so I really expected range to be formed up, especially with this. This was my last entry for the intraday longs. You can see when we go into the Tradingdifferent, you can see how they stabilized us. Yes, look at that. So we are getting profit taking from the Friday, and now perpetuals are bidding heavily in this region. So it's very likely you get bottom of the range here. Okay, so very nice. This was my last long intraday perspective to here, and I'm still holding portions of it, but I hit already to take profit. So one take profit was hit on this range rotation, so in these regions, and the second take profit was when we took out this high. This was actually set automatic for me because I don't trade over the weekends. I had other stuff, so it was more like limit trading for me here. I just said automatic take profit above the high, and that was it. And we then slowly go to the downside. We are like slowly bleeding, yes, because this is like we made 40% move to the upside. So now market is slowing down. The latest trade for me, I will be showing you everything. Why not? Most of it, at least. So the latest short for me was done from here. So I had a large. I always, when Bitcoin is downtrending or uptrending, I'm keeping key alerts above the main highs of the uptrend or downtrend or just the range. Yeah, you need to do that because it creates opportunities. Now we took out this high on the Sunday evening, and I had alerts. I was waking up, I was seeing we are taking liquidity on the open interest decrease, 125 extension, but I also of course don't trade just extension. I'm watching the trading different and the liquidity, and we are seeing we took over 80% of the local liquidity from the shorts, and market is reversing. This is really great setup because you have clearly defined stop loss, but you don't enter at the top. At least for me, I was entering once we started to get acceptance below this high here, because it was also on higher time frame swing failure pattern. Okay, a bit slower one, but if you go to 30-minute to 1 hour time frame, you see rejection. Like there was like a dodgy candle, so very nice reversal setup, stop loss behind the high, and you enjoyed move to the downside. Your targets are initial like lows of the range. Yes. And the reason why we are actually rejecting this is coming from the order books. You see on this post here, this is like public post. Let's go to the spot order books. They are really important. Let me refresh. You see so much talk about Orderflow. You see why it's so important. Like, first year of the group, when we made the group, I was very much focused on the technical analysis, price action, and we were exploring the Orderflow tools. Now, second year of the group, we were exploring those tools and getting in them much better. And already in the second year of the group, I saw how much stronger it is than just technical analysis and price action. Yeah. And now over 80% of my decisions, like almost all trades I take, are based with the Orderflow, not just technical analysis. I am aware what is Bitcoin doing from technical perspective, but Orderflow must be accompanying that. Okay. So let me show you 5-minute time frame, yes, on Bitcoin, why we actually range here and why we are slowing down. Look at that, like this. So Bitcoin had very strong moves to the upside. We had big walls at each $500. And then for like round numbers were getting more protected. This is mainly coming from Bitcoin lows psychological numbers, and also it is based on the option expiries. Yes, the round numbers are usually profit taking. The market makers needs to rebalance on them. So you see the walls are like that. But now we are slowing down because the order books are also getting a lot more bearish. So when we zoom out here, look at that. We had pressure here. You remember in the beginning of the video, I said once we take out this massive spot supply here, we open row to the higher, I'll be adding. You know all that because you literally negated negative selling pressure here. Now it starts to increase, but it's nothing substantial. But you see what we did just here on the Friday market. Just from the order books perspective, this is 2,000 Bitcoins in the order books pressure. If you backtested the order books, statistically it's very likely Bitcoin gets into the range here, or it will start to like getting into the bigger pullbacks. Now we keep adding. So just with the order books, I know there is a high chance we will range here. There is very high chance we will range here, and I can scalp more comfortably and I can take more shorts comfortably because impulse is over. Okay, impulse is over now, and I know we will range for some time. Why we actually range? This comes from the technical analysis, 1 hour time frame, also liquidity principles and so on. 1 hour time frame, zoom out. We need to go to market structure. We are market structure there, but we also need to, I need to turn on the big one. Yes, this one. And it's also very close to the high. So market already told you this is big supply area. So a lot of people got into the massive profit. So of course you can take some profit. You don't have to wait for the highs. Yes. So it's a lot of profit taking here, and this profit taking we can literally visibly see there is a lot of supply in these bull markets in these regions. Yes. And another thing, yes. So we are getting into the market is still very strong. There is zero sign of weakness for sure. But we changed local market structure. We took this liquidity. But as we go down, you have new spot walls adding to the price chasing. Yeah. So because when you go down, this order books pressure should dissipate, yeah, but it's not happening because the fresh spot walls are chasing the price. This is also a bit bearish, and you know, when you see something like that, you know, range is very likely. You can actually continue to read down. If this pressure continues, you can continue down into the previous range and find support here, which is actually today's intraday setup for us. Yes, we have alerts at the trap traders know and so on. Maybe I can show you everything, why not? So let's go further down so you can see. I will also show you the trade I was taking. So yes, we were tracking the pretty strong anchor view up. A few traders were tracking that, but I was saying already, like, I wouldn't touch, like the current touch here, I wouldn't touch it, because I see liquidity build up from the weekend. Again, we have weekend, so you know what's gonna happen. Too many equal lows together. It would be best to take out that liquidity. Yeah, so look here, so many lows close together. Once these first two lows goes, it's super easy for the market to like move down and fill big traders position. The only thing which was preventing further down move to the downside was the spot wall. Once it was getting destroyed, what happened? As expected, you know, boom, down. Liquidity was taken. This was exhaustive price action event because we have very large volume spike. We had liquidations, absorptions at the top. A lot of market buying, yes. It was beautiful, but while it was happening, market is still looking strong because it's just retesting previous market structure area. Every single, like how strong uptrend looks like. Every single time we flip market structure resistance area into support, yes. So you see what happened here. Very key area here, we go to the upside, boom, flip into the support. Very key area, boom, we flip to the support. Now, if we start to lose this area, yes, then you will be aiming this area. You lose this area, and it is gonna you start to change your perspective. My short from here will become day trade if you lose this area, because you will literally open roads to the much further downside. This is impulsive move, no support here. So, very simple approach. Yes, as I was mentioning, these order books pressure were super useful. You see in Exocharts what was happening. So we've got the, you know, longs taking very big hit, but now big longs are stepping in, so this was really good swing failure pattern as well when we see like fresh open interest. Also from the high time frame perspective, why you are ranging here, let me show you. We need to go to higher time frame range, turning on like 4-hour time frame. So this was the range I was mentioning before. So you see we already traded these two big high volume nodes. We already had nice trades. This is look at that. This is very old. Look how old these high volume nodes are. Very, like, they are tracking volume from 21st of February 2021. So very old. Even as we traded over them and they gave us big swing short to the downside, I still have them on my chart, because what is likely, you actually like price will slow down in these high volume nodes. You can actually start building range. So look what we are doing currently. We are actually building the range in between, still uptrend, but also local range in between those massive two, like very old 2-year high volume nodes. So this is crucial, because you know price is likely to slow down here. If you actually break away from them, we will accelerate very likely to the upside and strongly, because this is going to be major sign of strength on the big time frames. Okay, so that's why I had them there. Look what happened after we've reclaimed this 44,200. I was talking you about this from this critical range. Yes, from this major range. Big move to the upside. Market is finding value here. You know, in case I will be combining a bit of future as well. In case we fail to take out this high, or we do swing value pattern here and get hammered back, if you lose this, then market, I will be looking to craft new range here, but I don't want to see acceptance into this point of control. Into this big range. Yes, for the maximum strength of the market, we want to trade outside this range. So why not? Like, this is one of the scenarios to create range here. Yeah, so new range above the 5-month VAR. Yes, this is inefficiency. This is not support for you. So anyway, if market starts to losing 46,000, 600, 800, it's very likely you feel this and you will find support in this. Yeah, so this is going to be like, market needs to build, like, this was really strong platform to the upside, and boom. But we don't have to go like impulsive all the time. So in case there will be sign of weakness, I'll be looking for much larger range to form here. first, but yeah, first we also watch in case. So this is like if you lose 46,800, but if you don't lose it, you go to 50-minute time frame. Let's turn off this. Let me show you intraday support for today. You make sure to watch that, so because you will see how it will very likely play out. Today's support is today naked point of control. Okay, it's 47,230. We have a lot of trap shorts, a lot of directional shorts. We're trying to short and move to the downside, like expected move to the downside. They will be our support in this naked point of control. You don't use naked point of controls alone. Like you see the line, oh, I'm gonna buy when it comes there. No, you need to analyze what happened in this range in the order flow. And when you do that, when you see massive shorts, especially before you move that and you trap them, this area is much stronger. Yes. And order books also, you see the pressure. So, and we don't have much order books to the downside, like big supporting limit walls. They are starting from here. So in case you like we get trade from 47,200, we get bounce. We don't know if it's gonna be day trade or scalp, but very likely we get bounce. In case we lose 47,200 or 47k, you can actually start taking this liquidity. Yes, we have really nice liquidity there. And if you recline back into the range after the liquidity grab, you can form much larger range. So another scenario for me is to definitely to see, in case we do like this bounce from the point of control, then we decide if we do this or we do this. And if we do this, we can do much larger range here. I mean, more local range, not larger, because I was showing you larger range before. So this is another scenario. What is great, like this is what I love the most. I like to simplify. So I already showed you reasoning why I'm short here. I already hit take profit 1. This is like free trade, already made money. Let's go here. You see take profit 2 is here and the point of control, and take profit 3 is over here when we hit the liquidity. So I already made really good portion. I took 40% out. I made for stop loss. I earned money for the stop loss, and I already made some nice money. This trade is for free. Fantastic. It's serving me as hedge in case we get more downside. Market still looking strong, so fantastic. But I also had this long here, this scalp long here. It already also, this was really nice scalp as well. Yeah. I'm still have like 30% out of this position, not stopped out. Stop loss is a bit lower. Yes. So currently my exposure is more to the downside, just locally, and a smaller portion of the trade long is open here, but this, if it's going to be stopped out, is going to be stopped out. And overall, from the day trade perspective, I already closed the long is already closed from me from here. This was 50% move. I don't want to say like I don't need more, but I just don't need, I don't need such exposure after 50% move. So this trade is also closed. The remaining trade open for me is the swing position, because for swing trade I had no reason to close. If we start to lose 46,700, 800, I will be taking more profit on the swing trade. Okay, from these positions which was added, so it's somewhere around here. I will take more profit, and this is going to be an entry I will be seeking to add to. Yeah, so if we get deeper pullback, then I can add to this swing trade. So that's ideal. Also for the more like in case of deeper pullback, I need to do some fresh charting this week. I'm about to do after this video, so I will prepare some trade areas as well. But this is like larger inefficiency, so like massive support is here in this region. Yeah, so you can, if you start revisiting in the future this region, it's gonna be support for you. Definitely watch that. So that's what we do. Also, I want to show you anchored VWAP. How it also changed the bias as over here. I missed it. I wanted to show you that post as well, but I already missed it. But it's somewhere here. Not this one, but it's going to be older post. Yes, this one. I also made like follow of that post in the group about this anchor VWAP. Like we are reclaiming it strongly. Maybe there was word strongly in it, so let me search. Never mind. After reclaim of this anchor VWAP, my bias was also changing to the upside. Okay, so you see, once we reclaimed, as you can stop and read this, is also changing a bias, because now we are measuring volume from the 6th of December, so we are measuring 2-month volume, yeah, and all the shorts who were making all the shorts in this range are starting to feel big pressure once you are reclaiming this strongly. So after this reclaim, this was another big warning sign to you. You can actually move to the upside very, very heavily. And now bias is to the upside, yeah, because we are trading above the anchor up. So you're looking to buy some nice pullbacks. You are watching the main uptrend VWAP actually, yes. So which was also helping us here, but now it's getting untested for a long time. So you are watching that. You have alerts on that. Just fantastic. In terms of Bitcoin up here, so we are seeing order books are getting very stacked. A lot of people in longs. So yeah, if we see pullback, that's perfectly fine. But we need alerts above the major, like this is this year high. So we will watch if we get swing failure pattern or not. Look at that, order books keep adding. So there is a lot of local pressure. Market very likely might continue to the downside. So be ready at what I was showing you. So but now we need to be ready above this high. Of course, if we don't get swing failure pattern above this high, then we will open roll too much higher. 50,000 is going to be big level. Let me check areas above us. Short 55,000. Let me go to what we get there. Yes, there is not much above this high, just mainly 50,000 session I get, but it's nothing crazy, because technically if you go to big time frames, there is no very little resistance. 1-day time frame. Because you will be getting acceptance. Do I have this? This one is not marked. Need to check if I have that range. Oh yes, I have that range. This is, by the way, what you can get swing failure pattern out of. So it's 49,450. So definitely watch that, because you will rotate that range, you will complete range. You move above the 49,500, and then it's very likely you get into 50,000 and plus, and then you will be aiming for these highs here. This is going to be another decision point. You know what market likes to do. It likes to do big swing failure pattern of these bigger ranges, yes, like we did here. So you will watch for similar thing here. If we don't do swing failure pattern at 50,000, 52,000, then you have inefficiencies here. So you have not much resistance above 53, 54. But we will go over that in the future. I think it's already a long video. So traders, I showed you a lot of order flow in today's video, how it's affecting my decision every single day, how I can see the future with it. It's not just yeah, you can truly see some future with order flow, what is very likely. So I hope it was very good lesson for you. I showed you a lot of Tradinglite, trading different. I will try to do more variety, so I'll be showing some Exocharts next time. My plan for this week is to also show a Solana video, because I finished charting on Solana, so we can have a look on Solana on local, medium and high time frame. And I will be speaking about some fundamentals on Solana as well. So you don't want to be last person holding the bags, as we say. So I will be telling you some fundamentals, what is like, when is good to take profit as well, not just technical analysis. So this is Solana, and I'm pretty close to completing the video about free order flow tools for Bitcoin. That's what is fantastic on crypto markets. If your budget is really tight, you can have a lot of tools, like a lot of paid tools getting replaced with the free tools until you earn good money from the trading, and you can expand to the paid tools, because paid tools are still much better than free tools. So it must be your priority to slowly add the paid tools. But yeah, meanwhile, while your budget is tight and you are focused in the education, then you can do it. So I hope I will release the video for these tools this week. I have 85% complete, so I'm only, because I'm exploring those tools as well. I don't want to give you bad tips. So I'm exploring the possibilities of those tools. Guys, thank you traders for watching. I wish you a really good trading week. We are ready for it. And if you want to learn with us, just join our Discord and just learn with us. You will do well. Goodbye.